Thank you, family and friends, for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. And what am I talking about, you guys and gals? Nope. Not talking about my little holiday decorations. I'm getting ready. I'm really not doing Halloween so much Halloween, but trying to take a little bit of Halloween and move it into fall, Thanksgiving, maybe use some of this for Christmas. So these are some of my little designs. A lot of them I bought at Dollar Tree. Check them out, Dollar Tree, 99 cents, and Burlington. So what am I talking about? I have two stories. I'll do two stories. If I can't squeeze three, I will. But I know you guys do not like a long video. So I'm talking about a situation happened, some trouble. I want to say trouble in Little China, but something happened in a town near Shreveport, Louisiana, um, involving a young lady. Some people might say, "Oh well, Maria, this story is kind of old. It happened like 6 days ago. You're kind of late with the story." It's never too late for news stories. Okay, it's never too late. And I also will be talking about two other stories. What I'm seeing, and I think we've been seeing this lately, and I don't know if it's something in the water, if it's something that people are eating. Young people attacking family members. I never could understand, why would a person assault mommy, daddy, big mama, big papa, uncle, auntie, a senior, a person who raised you, a person who fed you, took care of you, clothed you. So those are the two stories. I will try to squeeze in a third. So, hey, if it's something you're interested in, you want to know my takes, my views, my little opinions, my little 2 cents, stay tuned. You know the drill. Go get you some snacks. I don't know, hey, maybe some chips, maybe some granola. Talking about that, check out my videos I just did. I'm two food review taste testers on granola cereal bars and on potato chips. And I have two more coming out later on in the week. Ice cream. I have like 8, maybe 9 ice cream that we've been trying out, and a couple cookies and crackers. So hey, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first story I'm talking about is a young lady, pretty little young lady, out of Shreveport, Louisiana. And we do have some family, some friends, not family, some friends from Shreveport. Um, but this is in Keithville, which is not too far from Shreveport. Young lady name is Miss Carrington. I don't know why I kept wanting to call her Clarissa, because one of my former supervisors' name was Clarissa. She looked like a Cajun. Uh, this young lady, Carrington, Miss Carrington Harris, Carrington Elise Harris. She looks, I don't know, Creole Cajun, or as y'all say, a Frenchman from, Louisiana. This young lady, 22. I know what y'all's thinking, like I'm thinking. You're 22. Why are you at Papa? Why are you at Big Daddy's house? So when I first heard the story, I'm just like you guys. I was like, okay. Young girl stabs grandpa in the face because grandpa told her, hey, honey, hey, little girl, hey, darling, hey, little buttercup, hey, little pumpkin, you need to go in there and take a bath and wash your, you know what, your AA. Okay, and no, I'm not talking about triple A. I'm not talking about triple H. You need to watch your butt, your hiney. And I just saw another YouTuber, and I get upset when I see these female YouTubers talking about feminine products, feminine hygiene, talking about the 10 things that women need to do. But obviously, we have young people, young women who do not know how to bathe themselves, do not know about hygiene, do not know about certain things going on. But why would you go and get into a fight with grandpa? You're funking up grandpa and grandma's house, okay? I don't know why the grandmother didn't go into the room and say, hey, little Missy Elise, honey, I know you're waiting or trying to get into college or whatever. You're waiting to go to work. Maybe she wasn't working. Okay, maybe that's what the problem was. Because when you're working, we know we got to take a bath on a regular basis because you do not want to go to work and have people talking about you. I've been on jobs where other women got some deodorant, or let's keep it real, some Massengale, put a bow on it, and put it on a girl's desk. Yes, I know it wasn't me. Not. Hey, check out my perfume videos. But yeah, maybe grandma should have went in and talked to little Miss Carrington and say, hey, baby, um, you need to take a bath. You need to wash it up. Here's some zest. Here's some Irish Spring. Um, here's some Dove. Here's some Ivory. In fact, I just went to, I think it was Burlington. I think we turned around, went to Ross, and bought a whole bunch of soaps and English lavender stuff. And I gave my nephew a couple Bath and Body stuff that I had bought that was for men. Not that he needed, because he still has stuff from the last time I gave him some stuff. So, as they say, the young lady got mad, went outside, turned off the lights. I hope that meant that she turned off the breaker and did not cut anything off, but she turned off the people's lights, the electricity. And if y'all do not know, Louisiana, Shreveport, all in those areas is very hot because you got the swamps and all that. It's very humid. She cut the people's power off. Came in the home, got to throwing stuff around. Then went in the kitchen and got the knife and stabbed the old man in the face and ran off into the woods. And they caught her. So what I was reading, I saw something because y'all know I'm nosy. I'm nosy, you guys. I can't help it. Whole family nosy. Even our little dogs are nosy. Um, they said in May or early this year, there was a domestic situation at the home. It was battery. I don't know if it was with grandpa, if it was with her mom. Normally, in a lot of the homes, especially in the southern part of Louisiana, in rural areas, everybody lived under one roof. Or the papa, mama might have a big spread, and different family members have a little mobile home or trailer on that family plot. So I don't know if it's just the girl, Carrington, and grandma and grandpa, or if her mom and dad's there. So if you got into it with mama or papa, and there's already a battery open case on you, why would mama and papa allow you back into the house? That's what I'm thinking. If we've already done got into it, you don't want to listen, you don't want to follow rules, you're going through some things, and maybe you're having some a meltdown, a breakdown, maybe some issues. It might be best that you don't come back to the house so you can heal, so we can take a break. But no, go right back. So me being the nosy person I am, I'm reading all the comments, people saying yay, nasty, blah blah this, blah blah that. I see someone said, isn't that the young lady that was kidnapped the first part of the year? Or abducted or something, abducted or kidnapped. So I'm looking. So I see one of the men, I think his name is Mr. J. Oliver or Olivier or something. He has a talk show, and he has sent out a message in January of this year showing that this young lady was missing. Her mama had been looking for her. The mom name is Miss Maxine, pretty attractive lady. The little girl's pretty, or look like she's maybe put on some weight. Not, I don't know, but Make a long story short, this child, yes, I'm gonna call her a child. No, y'all say, Marie, she's not a child. She's a grown ass woman. She's 22. She's still really a kid. You 22. You sometimes a lot of 22-year-olds, their mind's not fully developed. And if you've been through a traumatic experience, kidnapped, abducted, domestic abuse, um, miscarried a child, had a miscarriage, flunking in school, parents divorce. That can be traumatic for people. Okay, so there, they're saying that she was abducted from Keithville, from Louisiana. When they did eventually find her, it was like a month later. A month, this girl had been gone. She was found somewhere in Irving, Texas. So way from Keithville, Shreveport, Louisiana to Irving, Texas. They had found her credit cards and something else. And I'm reading, y'all know I'm looking because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything on the news channels. Like, when you Google stuff, you can see if the person had a previous story, if they were in the news. I don't see anything where the news stories picked up that she had been abducted, kidnapped, whatever. I don't see any Amber's Alert. I don't see any missing person. The little flyers they show. So I don't know if it was just a in thing where the family didn't want it to get out to the news, or it was just not out to the news, but out like mainstream. But again, remember, I do those missing persons. When it comes to, that's right, us, the chocolate people, the melanated people, the brown skinned women, we don't get the same coverage. And same thing, I did the stories on the Native American indigenous one. We don't get the same coverage that other people get. I don't know why when they're typing up the story about this girl stabbed the grandpa because he asked her to take a bath or she was stinky, funky, whatever, why they're not putting on in that title, this young lady was a victim herself of being kidnapped, taken hostage in January. That should be somewhere in that title. Then people like me that have a little sense, we don't have, a lot, but we got a little sense. We remember a little bit what we learned from Psychology 101, that when a person has had that type of traumatic experience, they need therapy. They need to be seeing someone. They're fragile. Different people, when they experience stuff, act a different way. Someone else that was kidnapped, taken hostage, I don't want to use that word MO, you know what I'm saying? And then it says molested. Y'all know where I'm going. Everybody act differently. One person might say, hey, I want to go out here and volunteer helping domestic violence abuse survivors. I want to get out here and help the seniors. I want to get out here and paint some old people homes. Somebody might say, hey, I just want to sit at home and eat Lay's potato chips and Ben and Jerry ice cream and watch General Hospital. Okay. Somebody might say, I want to get into my studies and learn to speak Mandarin Chinese, or learn to speak Italian, or I want to travel the world. Everybody act differently when they go through trauma, when they go through pain, when they go through a violent act that has been done, perpetrated on them. No, y'all guys, I'm not giving her an excuse to be running around, beating up, whipping up on pom-pom mom. No, that's not what I'm doing. But we need to consider that. I'm also thinking about, remember, I think it was about a year or 2 years ago, the young woman that was in Louisiana also. She had didn't want to leave the house, just stayed on the sofa watching TV all day, and had the parents catering to her like they were her little maids or servants, and bringing her food, bringing her snacks. And y'all know that house had to been extremely funky. A person died doing their business on the sofa, and I didn't want to think about it. So when I saw this story about Carrington, that came to me. And then a few weeks ago, I saw a story in Iberville Parish in Louisiana. They said the town or the neighborhood was stinking, or should I say, stinking, because there was fish. The dead fish was just all over the place. So you guys, this family, this young lady need prayers. She needs help. Grandpa, I hope that he heals up. Normally, and I know y'all thinking, because I'm thinking the same thing, we're going to have to stop with this attitude that, oh, it's these single mamas raising these old badass wild kids. Because you can still have a man in the house, daddy, papa, grandpa, uncle, and if something happened, a traumatic experience, or if the person neurons in their head is not right, they are, I don't know, maybe possibly mental illness. You can have something happen and you develop a PTSD, mental illness, or depression from having a traumatic experience. Barbie wasn't like that, because I looked at her previous pictures on her mama's page, on Miss Maxine's page. Pretty little girl, petite. I saw some people saying when she went missing, they knew her from TJ Maxx, where she worked with them. They knew her from high school, where they went to school with her, or where their kids went to school with her. And just a few weeks ago, the mama had posted, in fact, a few days ago, before the incident, I saw where the mama had posted old pictures of Carrington, saying that, oh, my baby, my genius is getting ready to go to college. I don't know, could this been maybe she didn't want to go to college? You know how sometimes people don't want to do something, or something happened, they don't want to come out and say, hey, I don't want to do this, I don't want to go there, and this is a way to fight back. Whatever. Grandpa, um, I know you love your grandbaby, but don't. It's best that this young lady do not come back to the house. That she gets treatment, help, therapy, and I would like to really know more. What happened? Did they catch the person who kidnapped her, abducted her? Was he arrested? What was this about? Was she, I don't know, violated in any kind of way? Is this person in jail? Did they press charge? I would like to know more what happened, and that this person didn't get a little tap, because we're seeing where some criminals, they get a little tap. They out here committing crimes. They don't kill one or two people. They on bond. They're running around. They're doing drugs. Blah blah blah. They've molested somebody's kid, and they out. Don't even get to serve jail time. They say because, hey, we don't have enough proof, but yet they got proof on the dude that stole the TV at Target, and he gets 25 years, while the child molester is out free to do it again. Or the man that whips up and beats up on his mom or grandma, on his baby's mom, he's out wandering around to do it again. So hey, you guys, leave me your comments. Did you know this about Miss Carrington, or was you just like me and like a lot of others? We was just saying, uh-oh, she attacked Grandpa because she was sitting up in his house all funky and stuff, not taking a bath. Well, that's a sign also of depression. You got old people don't want to take a bath. You got some men. I was reading somewhere in one of the little curos where a woman was saying her husband doesn't want to take a bath. She didn't say if he was depressed. She didn't say if he kidnapped him. She just said her husband just don't want to take a bath anymore. And then there's a word for it. I think it's called abulatophia. People who are afraid, there's a fear to take a bath, to take a shower. My last final tip: as women, especially if you, this young lady looks to be kind of petite, and I saw people making little shots at her that she looked like a dude, she looked like a guy, she looked like a man, and all that. All that is just is neither here nor there. Okay, but some of us Some of y'all need to take a bath 2 times a day. You got some people when they get up in the morning, they got to take a bath. Some got to, take a bath at night. I work with a lady. She shared with us, and I was like, "Lady, you sharing too much of your business." That she took a bath either 2 times or 2.5 times a day because she sweat a lot. If you're a person that work on go to the gym, please, please, please take a bath, shower, or whatnot before you come home, before you go back to work. If you're a big girl, if you're a thick girl, especially if you're top heavy, there's folds and stuff. We women, we've got folds and stuff. Need not go any further. You need to do your hygiene. There's plenty of people. I'm not gonna go into this. Plenty of people on YouTube sharing hygiene. Because we've got some women and men. We got some men who are funky out there. Their parents, mom, dad, grandpa, big mama, did share with them on how to take care of their body, how to clean, how to wash themselves, how to touch up. Same thing with these people wearing some of these hairdos, these intricate hairdos, braids. I know for a fact, and I'm not going to go there, if that's not cared for properly, that can stink. That can also be stinky, not to mention stuff can possibly grow in that. Yes, I'm going there. So for this young lady, you at Pawpaw House, that's really not, I feel, a job for a man to do. To go, a man should have to go to a woman or a young lady and say, hey, you need to wash, you need to wipe your stuff. I don't know. I'm hoping that this girl gets the help that she needs. Grandpa, grandma, don't let this girl. I saw grandpa got a nice pad, some nice homes down there in Louisiana and Shreveport and Lafayette and all those places. Those, not some people have in their mind, those the sticks. It's shabby, it's raggedy, it's the sticks. There's some nice homes out there. Don't let this young girl come back home. I don't know if the mom, Miss Maxine, or the dad have their own home or place. Maybe it's best that she go there. I know they showed she has a little sister. I read on the mama's page that she said that was not what the fight was about. Her hygiene, that she wanted to use her sister's shower or something about her. And I will post all that. And I'm like, it doesn't matter if she wanted to use her sister's shower, whatever. Wash your bum bum. Wash your braided beads, braided hair, cornrows, locks. Just because y'all wearing locks, you guys, that stuff still needs to be washed. That still needs to be trimmed and taken care of. And you ladies, as well as men, I know I see men say, "Oh, the women are smelling like tuna fish. The women, the women. Men be stinking too. Men be stinking as well." So, and I will post the woman talking about, "Hey, husband don't want to bathe." She even tried to say no to, you know what? We can't get jiggy tonight, Big Daddy, cause you're funky. He won't. Even started a new job, and she said people are already talking about her husband is funky. And no, he wasn't a black man. He wasn't a man of color. Yo, guys, let me stop laughing. Again, hey, leave me your comments what you think. No, I didn't have time to do my second and third. Again, is also young men in Big Papa's home. Don't want to listen. Don't want to mind. And they're attacking grandpa. In some cases, deleting the family because they mad that grandpa and grandma told them to do whatever. If you don't want to abide by that person's rule, they don't even have to be mama or papa. If you in a friend's home, the friend that took you in. You in a cousin's home, cousin that took you in. If you don't want to abide by whatever the rules they have, get the hell out. Yeah, that's what I said. Get the out. Same thing with these kids. When you see your kids, your adult kids, I know how much people be one. They love their kids, their grandkids. You are going to allow them to bring the whole house down. And we've seen it time and time again with these kids, people going back to the home, burning the home down, getting mad, letting the boyfriend and his posse in, and they delete the whole family because they got mad because they don't want to follow rules. Again, thank y'all for listening to What Else Maria Loves to Talk. Stay healthy, happy, and blessed. Keep these people lifted up in prayers. Keep these missing young women missing up in prayers. Keep them lifted up. And we have young men missing. These people still need us to keep them lifted up. And then when they're found, they still need help and therapy because you don't know what these people been through uh, with the abductor, with the criminal. So, again, thank you.